G'day lads, how are ya? That's nice, and welcome to my first career mode rebuild of FIFA 22. Now, I shouldn't have to tell you that at one point, Nottingham Forest were pretty good during the mid to late 70s under Brian Clough, where they won a league title and back-to-back Champions League titles. But recent history just hasn't been too kind to the trees. They haven't been in the Premier League since 1999. They've had 14 managers in the last decade. And I saw something, I might be wrong, but I saw something that said they've signed like 81 players since 2017 or something, which is just ridiculous. After a disastrous start to the season, Chris Hughton was sacked after just 11 months in the job and was replaced by former Swansea manager Steve Cooper. But in career mode, there is only one man that can bring Forest back to the big time, and that is
Sir Ginge. Now this is a man who means business. I mean, just look at the mullet on him. It is filthy. He is the man to get Forest back to where they belong. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you do, I'll love you forever. Alright, so this is the Youth Academy prospect, Owen Skinner. He looks like he could be the one. He could be a future captain of the club. So I might position change him to a right winger. Maybe Cam? No. Right wing it is. And we got these guys. Yeah, there's just no potential in them. I just don't think it's going to work. So sorry, lads. But we do have this guy, Christensen. He's a left back, but he definitely has the stats of a midfielder. So I think we're going to position change him into a centre mid. How long is that going to take? He's a bit of an all-rounder, this guy. But yeah, I think centre mid's the way to go. 4 weeks, that ain't too bad. So that's the career mode scout we've got to work with. Gabriel Higgins, 2-star. Just not good enough. We're going to have to find somebody else. Yeah, could go 5-star, but seems a bit much at this point in time. Got this guy Italian, Maurizio Sanna. 4-star, 3-star, I think that's the way to go. And we're going to send him to England for 3 months. We're going to look for physically strong. Right, so this is the team we've got to work with. Some decent players in there. Got a few players on loan. We've got Zinkernagel from Watford, Garner from Man United, and we've got Lowe from Sheffield United. And just the main loan players we've got. We've got some decent players like Carvalho. We've got Johnson, Myton, not sure how to pronounce his name. In terms of improvement, I think I'll turn Johnson into a left wing, and definitely want to sign a striker in January because we've got Graben and Taylor, who are both into their 30s. So I think Graben's already declining in rating, which sucks, but I think a striker is our main goal. Also important to point out that I've disabled the summer transfer window, so we can only sign players in January in Season 1. So we're just sticking with the team that we've got for the first half of the season. So on the 1st of January, we're 8th in the Championship, only 3 points off a playoff position. That's basically what I expected. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, we're not too far off getting playoffs, and that's all you could possibly want, really. We've signed Tyrese Campbell from Stoke City for £3.9 million. Lewis Graben has left for Stade de Reims on a free transfer. No idea if I've said that right, but Carl Jenkinson has left for Reading for £940,000. And a couple of loan deals. Our Academy wonder kid Owen Skinner has left for Villarreal for the rest of the season on loan. Another Academy player, Harley Turner, has gone to Bournemouth for the rest of the season. It's the last hour on deadline day. It's been a decent window with a couple of loan deals, which I think will benefit us in the long term. Got rid of a couple of deadwood players, and we've signed the big striker that we really wanted. So yeah, moving on to the end of the season, well, hopefully we're in a playoff position. We've done it only just. We have finished 6th in the Championship on 76 points, only 2 points ahead of Reading. So we've got that playoff promotion spot that we wanted. I'm surprised we did, but we've done it, which means we'll be taking on Stoke in the playoff semi-final. Also, Sheffield United were 12 points behind Fulham on the 1st of January, and they won the league 5 points clear of Fulham, so Damn, well played Sheffield United. Sadly, we got absolutely thumped in the promotion playoff semi-final to Stoke 5-2 in aggregate, who became the eventual winners. So, good luck in the Premier League, Stoke. As for stats, Tyrese Campbell's absolutely dominated since coming here. Actually, it says he's played 45 games. I'm not sure how many of those were for Stoke, but he scored 19 goals and 2 assists. Zinkenau's 15 and 6. Graben's got 15 and 4. Carvalho with 10 and 10. Lolly with 6 and 2. Johnson with 4 and 4. Yada yada yada. So we end season 1. We finished in the playoff spot, but unfortunately we lost in the playoffs themselves. But I'm not that upset. I don't think we would have done too well in the Premier League if we did get promoted this season. But there's a lot of promise in this team, and I'm looking forward to season 2. So let's go. Start season 2, we have signed Juan Camilo Hernandez as a free agent, former Watford player. Seems like a no-brainer to me. 78 rated. He's gone straight in the team. Welcome to the club. We have sold Xander Silva to Freiburg for £1.85 million. Harley Turner has again gone out on loan, this time to Montpellier in Ligue 1 for the season. Academy player Martin Christensen has gone out on loan to Girona for the season. We have signed free agent Carlos Mercado to fill the void left by Max Lowe. At left back, free agent Diogo Costa, former Porto goalkeeper. We have sold Tobias Figueiredo, no idea, on Jazz for £1.4 million. So good transfer window overall. Signed a few free agents, which I don't love to do, but it's a bit overpowered, not going to lie to you. So this season, I think we should definitely be in a promotion spot. So let's move on to January. On the 1st of January, we find ourselves 7th in the Championship, 1 point behind Huddersfield in 6th. It's okay, but I'm really hoping that we finish the season in the top 6. That's what we want. That's I think we can get. Also, Millwall is 2nd, 11 points clear of Norwich in 3rd. That's a bit mental. We have signed another free agent, Ivica Popovic, another left back to back up Mercado. And a big signing, we have signed Ronaldo Vieira from Sampdoria for £5.4 million. For 2 reasons. 1, he's a really good CDM for the Championship, and 2, he has possibly the coolest name for a footballer of all time, but also no pressure, mate. So that's deadline day. It's been a bit of a quiet window compared to the start of the season, but we've made a couple of signings. One who's going to go straight into the first team, the other who's going to have to fight for his spot, but I'm happy. And I'm hoping that we finish the season in the top 6. So let's go. To kick off season 3, we have signed Olympiacos player Sevatoza Markovic for £3 million, and Embasso going the other way. We've signed free agent Lias Weber to back up Skinner at right wing, and we have signed a backup cam for Carvalho, Olfa Stephenson. Again, another decent window, couple of departures, few arrivals. Forgot to point out that Joe Lolly has left the club for £2.6 million, but I can't remember for the life of me where he went. But that's not the point. We've got a good team. We're moving on to January. We're doing such a good job that even Napoli want us, but I'm afraid it's a no from me, lads. Damn, Juventus want me too. I mean, good wage, but it's a no. On January 1st, we are 2nd in the league, 5 points behind Watford, but also 5 points clear of Brentford in 3rd. That's exactly what we wanted. We want a proper promotion charge this season, and that's exactly what we're getting. So on deadline day, no signings to speak of. I just thought it was best to save my money for when we get promoted to the Premier League. Now, hopefully that doesn't backfire on me, but yeah. So we'll move on to the end of the season where hopefully we're playing in the Premier League next season. Let's go. And there you have it, lads. We finish the season top of the league, 5 points clear of Watford on 95 points. It's exactly what we wanted, and here we are. After, I think it's 25 long years at this point, Nottingham Forest are back in the Premier League. Let's go. As for us, we got knocked out in round 2 to Watford on penalties. In the FA Cup, we lost in the round of 16 to West Ham. Stats-wise, Owen Skinner, he's doing what he was born to do. Hernandez with a great season. Johnson with an amazing season. Carvalho with 19 assists. That is fantastic. This team is looking good. Tyrese Campbell, though, kind of lacking, it sucks to see, but we'll see how he adapts to the Premier League. Bit of a squad update before we go up to the Prem. Got some high rated players. I think this team is more than capable of staying up, but time will tell. So overall, great season. We got exactly what we wanted. We got promoted. Didn't think it would take us 3 seasons to get to the Premier League, but oh well, that happens. The team's looking good, so hopefully we stay up. Now, since we're in the Premier League, I thought it was best that we got a new youth academy scout. We got this guy, Rory Hogg, from England, 4-star, and we've sent him out to England for 9 months. We have signed Adriano Moraes, a Brazilian left-back, our first signing of the season. We have signed Basil Menard, a backup CDM. We have brought back James Garner to the club from Manchester United for £21.2 million plus Ojeda, who wanted out of the club. And our big summer signing, Tariq Lamptey from Brighton for £30 million. Harley Turner has gone out on loan to West Ham. Martin Christensen has gone out on loan to Aston Villa. New signing Juan Carlos Moura, who I think is Luis Suarez's regen, has gone out on loan to Real Sociedad for the season. And Popovic has gone out to RC Lens on loan for the season. So a pretty good window. 1 player out, 4 or 5 players brought in. All we want now is to finish. I think in January we could see ourselves potentially top half, but we'll see what happens. So on the 1st of January, we are indeed top half. We're 8th in the Premier League, only 3 points off a European spot. And let's have a look at the rest of the league, see what's happening here. Only 6 points off the Champions League spot. Liverpool on top. Arsenal at 12th. Otherwise, nothing too surprising. Austin Brook is going out on loan to FC Cologne for the rest of the season. And that's all we got up to in the January transfer window. Just the 1 player out on loan. I just couldn't find... I wasn't sure what players to sign. I didn't think we needed anyone particularly at the moment. I think we're fine as we are for now. So we'll move on to the end of the season. We finished the season in 11th. We do drop off slightly from 8th. Only 2 points off where we were previously. 1 point off a top half finish, but you have to say it's a good first season in the Premier League. We were 13 points safe from relegation. Arsenal 17th, Christ. But yeah, 13 points safe from relegation, almost a top half finish. The perfect first season back in the Premier League, like that's all you could ever want, and Liverpool won the league. So nothing really new there. In the Carabao Cup, we went out in round 4 on penalties to eventual winners Manchester City. And in the FA Cup, we went out in round 4, 3-1 to eventual winners Newcastle. Stats-wise, Hernandez is our top scorer with 15 goals. Skinner's got 16 goals. Carvalho's got 12. Brendan Johnson's got 9 and 10 assists. And then Vieira's got 5. Pretty decent, I think. Tyrese Campbell's got 2 goals, though. That's not great. Overall, I think it's the perfect first season back in the Premier League. We were more than safe from relegation. We almost finished top half. I mean, there's not much else to say. I just hope that we can improve on this next season. So let's move on to season 5. So in season 5, we signed free agent Christian Salazar to fill the centre-back role. And we've also signed, as a free agent, Francisco Trincao, former Barcelona wonder kid. Popovic hasn't worked out for him, so he's gone out to Bristol City for £7.5 million. And Scott McKenna's gone to Stade Rennais for £4.25 million. Rodrigo Eli's gone to Aston Villa for £11.4 million. And sadly, Tyrese Campbell just didn't work out for him either. He's gone to Leeds for £26.4 million. We have signed Matteo Stevens as a free agent to back up this CDM role. And Martin Christensen has gone to Newcastle on a permanent deal for £11.5 million. Academy goalkeeper Jaden Johnson's gone to Antwerp for the season. And Alex Mitten, don't know, he's gone to Burnley for £5.1 million. And Taylor Sharp, another academy prospect, has gone to Rangers for the season. And we have signed Eduardo Quaresma for £22 million from Norwich. So a massive window. We brought in lots of. We didn't spend a whole lot, but got quite a few good free agents, and we brought a lot of money into the club, which I think is good for the future, and maybe even just January. So we move on to the middle of the season and see how we're doing. Let's go. We're 11th in the league on the 1st of January. That's not great. I'm not happy with that. We're 9 points off a European spot. Yeah, this season is not going how I would have wanted it to. Yep, Spurs are on top. Liverpool not far behind. Nothing too surprising. Really, I mean, Man City's 8th and Chelsea 9th. That's kind of surprising, but yeah. So we have signed a new left back, Matthias Oliveira from AC Milan for £36.2 million. And we have signed Oscar from Sevilla for £45.5 million. And look at that, 250 games in charge for Sir Ginge, 112 wins. So a good window, 2 big signings, which hopefully can get us up the table for the second half of the season. So I'm hoping we finish top half and we don't sink lower than we are already. But who knows? Okay, so we did move up the position. We finished 10th in the league, which is a bit disappointing. I mean, we finished above Man City. I mean, that's something. But yeah, we're 5 points off a European spot, and Liverpool again win the league. Carabao Cup, we go out in the semi-finals to Manchester United, 3-5 on aggregate. And the FA Cup, we go out to Liverpool 3-2 in round 3. So stats-wise, Hernandez is our top scorer with 23 goals, 7 assists. Brendan Johnson with another great season. Trincão's had a good season. Skinner, not as good as he was before, but he's still contributing a little bit. Garner, I mean, he's a CDM, so I wouldn't expect too much. Oscar, 3 goals as a cam, but only half a season. Carvalho, also disappointing, but he's only played the 12 games this season. So yeah, it's not a great season. I mean, I technically we finished top half, but I was really hoping we'd push for a European spot, but sometimes you just get a bit unlucky. So we move on to season 6, where hopefully we're pushing for Europe. Let's go. This is our time. We have signed Tito Figueroa, no idea, an 84 rated goalkeeper as a free agent. We have signed Iker Flores as a free agent, who may be Messi's regen. He's 86 rated. I am going to turn him into a left wing though. He's got 90 plus potential, so it had to be done. Ryan Yates has left the club for £5.4 million to Salernitana. No idea what league that's in, and we've signed Vito Longo from Crystal Palace for £52 million to upgrade the defence. Ethan Horvath has gone to Watford for £2.8 million, and Svetoza Markovic has gone to Dusseldorf for £6.5 million. Adriano Moraes has gone to RC Lens for £17.8 million, I think. And Lias Weber has gone to Club Brugge for £6.2 million. Taylor Sharp has gone out on loan to Benfica for the season. And Ulfa Stephenson has gone to Crystal Palace for £8.7 million. And Austin Brook has gone to Wolves on loan for the season. So, huge window, a lot of departures. Sad to see some of them go, but we've also made some big signings who I think are going to make a huge difference to our team. And hopefully, we finish in a European spot. So let's see how we're doing in January. On the 1st of January, we are 3rd in the league on 36 points. 8 points off top spot, but we're also only in the top 4 by 2 points. So it's a great first half of the season. It's exactly what we wanted. But let's hopefully keep this up. Those 9 draws, I'm not loving that. So hopefully that's not our downfall. Only 2 losses so far. Arsenal's 9th, Spurs are 13th. Barnsley are in the Premier League. Oh, well played. And Sir Ginge, 300 games in charge, 141 wins. Holy horse nuts. So another quiet transfer window. No players in, no players out. I think this is the team. I'm happy with what we've got, and I think this team is more than capable of finishing top 4. So let's see how we do. Well, that didn't age too well. We didn't finish top 4, but we did still finish in a European spot. We finished 5th, only 1 point out of the top 4, which is so disappointing. But yeah, I mean, we're playing in Europe next season, so I can't really be all that upset. Manchester United win the league by 2 goals on 73 points. That's kind of mental. And Liverpool's recovered really well to finish top 4. So yeah, not Arsenal 11th, Spurs finished 12th. Oh, Barnsley got relegated. Yeah, oh well. Sucks to see, but there you go. We have won our first bit of major silverware, beating Arsenal 3-1 in the Carabao Cup final. Let's go! And in the FA Cup, we went out in the quarterfinal, 3-2 to Everton. Hernandez with another amazing season. He finishes top scorer again with 22 goals and 9 assists in all competitions. Flores with a great first season, 16-7. Oscar with a decent season, 10-10. Trincao 10-8. Garner's scored 9 goals. Skinner's lacking again, only 4 goals, but only 18 appearances. A slightly disappointing end to the season, but it's exactly what we wanted. We finished in a European spot. Can't really complain too much. On to season 7. To start season 7, we have signed Matthias Nunes from Aston Villa for £50 million. Welcome to the club. Elliot Anderson, we have as a free agent. We signed Morris Janssen as a backup right back. Basil Menard has left for Lazio for £13 million. Austin Brook has left for Everton for £26.7 million. Sad to see you go, but good luck, mate. And Cameron Hill has gone to Swansea for £2.4 million. Taylor Sharp has gone to Bristol City for £4.3 million. And Jayden Johnson has gone to Brentford for £3.35 million. So, a couple of players in, only the one big signing, few players out. So if we've spent 50 million, brought in 50 million, so that's a pretty good window. So we move on to January and see how we're doing. Oh, forgot to show my Europa League group, but we absolutely dominated, winning all 6 games, only 3 goals conceded. But Benfica finished last in the group. That's very, very surprising. In the Premier League though, we're currently 6th. We're only 2 points off top 4, but we are in a European spot, so I guess that's not too bad. But I was kind of maybe hoping for top 4 this season, but there's still time. We still got the whole second half of the season for that to change. Oh, and Liverpool's on top, so Spurs in 12th, Chelsea in 13th. Again, no new signings in January, no departures. We're sticking with what we've got. This didn't work for me last time, but hopefully we get the results we want. Well, that didn't age well either. We don't finish in a European spot. We finished 8th. Only 4 points out of finishing in a European spot. In the Carabao Cup, we went out in round 3 to Leicester on penalties. And in the FA Cup, we went out in the quarterfinal 2-1 to Manchester City. And in the Europa League, we got absolutely demolished by Everton in the semi-finals, 6-1. And of course, Hernandez is our top scorer, 24 goals and 11 assists. Flores with 23 goals. Trincao. Everyone's just all the attackers have had a really good season, except for Skinner again. So, decent season, but we didn't finish in Europe. But maybe that's a blessing in disguise. We can really focus on getting top 4 next season. So, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Moving on to season 8. So season 8, we have signed David Clays as a free agent, backup centre mid for Nunes, and we have signed Pedro Di Carvalho as a backup striker, or another backup striker, I should say. We have signed Mohamed Kudus for £24.4 million, and Oscar going the other way from Manchester United, I think. And we signed Ronald Araujo for £57 million from Everton. So good window. We've got 4 players in, 1 player out. 2 of those players going straight into the first team. I've got a good feeling about this season. I think this could be the one where we get top 4, maybe even push for a title charge, but we'll see in January. And look at us. On the 1st of January, we are top of the Premier League on 50 points, 4 points clear of Liverpool in 2nd. Only lost 1 game. This is exactly what we wanted. As for the rest of the league, Barnsley's back. Otherwise, nothing too shocking, really. Give you a team update since I didn't sign anyone again. It's basically a running joke at this point. Longo's 89. Garner's 84. It's a good team. This team, and it's a decent bench. Like, this team could be doing a lot more. And if we continue our form and potentially win the league, that is definitely a step in the right direction. So yeah, we'll move on to the end of the season, and hopefully we've brought the Premier League title back to Nottingham. Yes, we have, lads. We have won the Premier League title, the 2nd in Forest's history, and we won it pretty bloody comfortably. I have to say. 23 points ahead of Liverpool in second. In January, we're only 4 points ahead of them. We only lost 2 games all season, winning 30 games. That's incredible. I mean, Spurs are lucky. Barnsley stayed up. Hey, good on them. We have won the Carabao Cup, beating Man City 3-1 in the final. And we have won the FA Cup, beating Brighton 4-0, which means that we have done the domestic treble this season. You love to bloody see it. That is what we wanted, lads. Let's go. Stats-wise, who's going to be top scorer? It's probably Hernandez. It's Hernandez. 35 goals and 12 assists. Holy horse nuts. What a season. Trincao with 19 and 17. Flores with 19 goals, 2 assists. Kudus got 9 and 8. It's not too bad for a cam. Arashau scored 5 goals as a centre-back. Can't complain with that, can you? Alright, that is exactly what we wanted. Not only do we finish top 4, but we won the league and we won both domestic cups. So we did the domestic treble and we're playing Champions League football next season. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So hopefully, or should I say, can we win the Champions League first try? Who knows? Moving on to season 9. Right, so for season 9 we've signed free agent Breno Ribeiro just as a backup winger because I didn't really need to sign him on, just thought why not, he looked alright. He's got 90 plus potential, but yeah. So very quiet summer transfer window, but just didn't really feel we needed to sign anyone. So we'll move on to January. We'll see our Champions League group first and see how we go there. So this is our Champions League group. We've got Leipzig, BSC, Young Boys and Lokomotiv Moscow. Now we should definitely get out of this group, but don't want to get ahead of myself. Time will tell. We'll see how we go. We have topped our group with flying colours. I mean, not really flying colours. It was only 3 points ahead of Young Boys finished second in the group and Leipzig have gone down to the Europa League. Now that is very surprising. I thought it was hands down Leipzig would go through with us, but nevertheless, we topped the group, 14 points, no losses. Yeah, moving on. Let's see how we did in the Premier League now. And in the Premier League, we are 4th on the 1st of January. 4 points in the top 4, and only 3 points behind Man City. Liverpool are 10th. Man United's 13th. Chelsea are 14th. What is it? What? Okay, it's genuinely a running joke at this point, but no signings in January. No departures either. I'm sticking with the team I've got. I think it's good enough. We can do this. I know we can. Right, so I did simulate the first leg against PSG in the round of 16, which we clearly won, 2-1 on aggregate. So hopefully we bring it home and we move on to the quarterfinals. And we do. Flores with an early goal. Well, 36 minutes isn't exactly early, but yeah. And then Edwards, I'm not sure that it gets a consolation goal, but it's not enough. We go through to the quarterfinals, 3-2 in aggregate. Let's go. Alright, so we've got Liverpool, the first leg at the City Ground. Let's see how we do here. It's a 1-0 loss. That's disappointing. Raskin with an early goal for Liverpool, which gets them the win. Right, so we're only 1 goal down. That's not all that much to come back from. So let's bring it home, boys. Let's get to the semi-final. And we win 3-1. Let's go. Win 3-2 on aggregate again, moving us to the semi-final of the Champions League. Flores with an early goal. Kudus. Hernandez missed a penalty. Chukwueze gets a consolation goal for Liverpool, and then, well, the equaliser for Liverpool, I should say, on aggregate, and then D. Carvalho brings it home in the 83rd. Oof, you love to see it. And now we've got Barcelona in the semi-final. This is going to be difficult, for sure. So, let's see how we do. Thankfully, away goals aren't a thing anymore, so a win will do. Yep, cool. It finishes 1-0. Flores again with an early goal, and Ansu Fati equalises very, very late in the game. But they don't really have an advantage, so I can't really be all that upset by it. So let's just move on to the second leg. Second leg at the Camp Nou. The kit's very similar, but we're not playing the game, so I don't really care. But the important thing is, are we playing in a Champions League final? Let's bring it home. And we're playing in a Champions League final, lads. We win 3-1, 4-2 in aggregate. Flores an early goal. Oh, Garner's got a red card though, and Lamptey's got a yellow. So Garner's not playing in the final. Lamptey, not sure yet, but that stings. Flores with a brace. Di Carvalho with a late goal again to seal it. We're playing Champions League in the Champions League final in our first season playing Champions League football. So we're playing Atletico Madrid in the final. Before we do, just want to go through all the competitions and stats. We finished second in the Premier League, only one win off Leicester City. That's disappointing, but I mean, yeah, top 4 again, so can't really complain. But yeah, that's at least it's not Liverpool winning league. It's somewhat different. Man United finished 12th. Spurs finished 16th. Wow. Go out in the Carabao Cup, we can go out in round 4 to Aston Villa 2-1, and in the FA Cup we go out to Manchester City 3-2 in round 6, or the quarterfinal. Oh, and we lost the Community Shield to Liverpool 3-1, but I mean, I don't really care. And stats wise, Flores has scored 30 goals and got 10 assists this season. Hernandez with 28 and 10, and Trincao with 22 and 10. Núñez 17 goals, 12 assists. Great season all around. And of course, for the final, Serginch, he's got a chuck on the suit. It'd be rude not to. And of course, the mullet is still as filthy as ever. So, Garner and Lamptey won't be able to play in the final, but we have upgraded. So we've put Longo at CDM and then Salazar at centre back, and we've got the other right back, whose name I've forgotten. It's a beautiful day at Wembley for a Champions League final. Big game against Atletico Madrid. Let's see how we do. Atletico start off well with possession. Got a corner early on. Do they convert? Good clearance. Oh, they brought it back. They could get a cross in here. They do. Another good clearance. Right, come on. Flores has got the ball. How's he do here? It's a cross to Trincao, who does a bicycle kick. Yep. Kudos. Great ball. Can he get to Flores? Oh, not quite good enough. Now Atletico play it out from the back. Can they make anything from this? Or Felix has got it to Madueke. Madueke's running. And Oliveira just... Yeah, I'm not very good at defending, as you can clearly see. Madueke chucks in a cross. And they score. In the 20th minute, it's... not sure, there's Marino scores and someone just walked right through him. Oh, Hernandez not quite there. Come on, lads. Felix. Ooh. Good shot, not good enough. Kudos has got it. What's he going to do here? He might shoot. He does. Oh. Flores couldn't get the rebound. But that might have been offside, who knows. Hernandez has got it. Can he run? He's got to beat up with Meccano. He doesn't. Got a very strong defence, Atletico, and that's half time. Haven't played bad. Just they've been better. So we move on to the second half. Felix. Oh, that's a great save. That is a great save from Tito. Let's look at that again. No, never mind. Never mind. So Núñez out to Flores. Through ball to Kudos. Can he score? Come on. Kudos! Kudos equalises in the 70th minute. We're back in the game. It's fantastic. Haven't had too many chances, but I would have been fuming if he missed that. But there you go. We're back in it. Let's go, lads. Come on, the boys. Right, so Cruz has got it to Hernandez, to Núñez. He might shoot from here. Holy shit. Oh my god, what a goal from Nunes. He puts Forest in front in the 76th minute, I think, with an absolute wonder stroke. Bounces off both posts. How many times has that happened? Jeez, that is fantastic. But will that be enough to bring it home for Nottingham Forest? Skinner, oh, it's a great save from Oblak. Oh, that's very unlucky. Right, very late in the game. Di Carvalho, can he finish it off? Oh, it's another good save from Oblak. But that might just be it. Oblak's got the ball. I think that's all she wrote. There it is. After 9 seasons, we have finally won the Champions League. And for the 3rd time in their history, Nottingham Forest are champions of Europe. It's been a long journey at times. Lads like Johnson, Carvalho and Oliver, they've been here since day 1. You love to see it, you really do. Sucks that Garner and Lamptey couldn't play in the final, and that Garner doesn't get to lift the trophy. But regardless, it's been a fun one, lads, it really has. And Sir Ginge has got his first Champions League title to his name. But anyway, if you have any rebuilds or career mode challenges you want me to do, leave them down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.